a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. The following scene takes place before the battle commences. On the Lorna D, Lorna looks at the latest intelligence and scans and the results of the entire Jedha system. The system contains refugee ships, freighters, and most annoyingly, the Republic military vessels. They are clearly on edge after the hyperspace disaster. Lorna wonders if the Republic will learn that the Nihil is responsible, specifically Pan Ada's Tempest. Hopefully by the time the Republic figures it out, Lorna will be long gone from the Nihil with all of her riches. Her crew members look to her for orders.
Orders, my Tempest?
We need to hold our position and remain in stealth mode. We need to wait for an opening or a distraction before a team can be sent to the planet.
My Tempest, Kosov wishes to speak with you.
There it is, Lorna thinks. The moment she has been waiting for.
Put him through to Bridge Hollow.
The large, scar-covered Weequay face of Kosov Maliko appears on the hollow projector. He bears a large smile on his face. Lorna thinks that could mean he is up to something, or inebriated on various substances, or most likely both.
Lorna. Just the gal I wanted to talk to.
What do you want, Kasav? I was having a good day before you called.
Well then, let's make your day a bit better, eh? I want to make a deal with you.
Oh, a business deal from the ever-reliable Tempest, Kasav Miliko. Why would I want to make a deal with you?
You can sound as arrogant as you like, but the Eye provided some interesting intel.
He did? I thought Marchion wasn't giving away any paths.
It isn't a path, but a location. I know where that little ship is. The one you've been looking for all this time.
Oh, Marchion knows?
Well, Lorna thinks, that isn't good. Then again, what can some black-eyed bantha grub really do to her?
Apparently, he has contacts in the Republic that are quite useful. I wonder if he's courting any of them. Eh, Lorna?
So, what is the deal?
I tell you the location of your ship, and you help me take it. We'll split the earnings 50-50. I'm almost near the system where they are.
So you're almost to Jedha.
Wait, what?
Oh, Kasav, I already know. It would appear Marchion's information gathering is slower than mine.
Kosov just gives her a look, almost like a lothcat ready to hiss.
If you want it, Kasav, come and get it.
At that point, Lorna D cuts off the communication. She is rather pleased, though it is concerning the Eye knows what she's been up to something. Lorna D announces to her crew.
We will have our distractions soon enough.
The crew prepares to cheer, but suddenly, the ship's detection alarms screams.
My Tempest, a armada has just entered the system.
Are they Nihil?
No, it is the Hutts.
Well then, Lorna thinks, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. Kosov is fuming. Lorna was right. Getting intel from a child was a bad move, especially when you're dealing with the master spycraft like Lorna. The Gungan wetbub stands before him, expecting orders. You sir have orders, Misa Boss?
I have a very important job for you. I want you to take several storms to Jedha and destroy everything you see. Every ship, Republic, refugee, Nihil. It doesn't matter.
Nihil? You sir expecting to betray our own kind?
We take what we want when we want, remember? Even from each other. The most important objective is to find the phantasmal squonk and steal it.
Where's it be at, boss?
In Jedha City, where there will be lots of innocents and lots of Jedi.
Oh, Misa like this. Misa never tasted the blood of a Jedi before.
Gross, but I like it. The most important thing is the ship. Intact. However, if you can't claim it, make sure no one else can. Destroy it.
Okie day, boss. Wetbub walks away and screams for battle, causing excitement all over Kossev's ship, the new elite. Kossev talks to himself.
If I can't make money off this deal, then Lorna won't either.
And with Kossev's storm colliding with the Hutts, the Republic, and Lorna D waiting in the shadows, let's get ready for the second Battle of Jedha. Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of For Light and Dice. We're going to continue the story right now with the whole group back on Jedha. Listen to hear what happens next. So back on the planet in Jedha City, in the temple more specifically, it is complete chaos as battle droids are getting into defensive positions. The temple guard as well are preparing themselves, and a shield of energy suddenly surrounds the entire temple as they activate their Kuiper shields to protect it. You can see out of the windows in the hall that you're in that somehow, some way, all these different Nihil ships have suddenly appeared above Jedha City. You can see individual people, raiding parties specifically, jumping out of these ships. Some of them are parachuting down, others are just line jumping down, and they're just blindly shooting at whatever moves and laughing the whole way. Orcus is staring out the window, grimacing, and he just says one thing out of his mouth: Kossev.
You know who did this?
What's that? Also, why aren't you running? Come on, dude!
We're in a lot of trouble. We need to get the hell out of here. Let's just say that this is the arm of the Nihil we don't want to face.
There are arms of the Nihil we do, as I catch up.
Yeah. He looks at he smiles for a bit and he says, "Mine."
How did the Nihil even know we were here?
I don't know. Well, Orcus thinks for a second. And then he has a moment of realization and just says, "Marcion."
Fuck.
Marcion. I don't like any of this.
Yeah, we should go!
Well, we're not going to be able to leave with that shield up, and also the ship's still on lockdown.
Also, us carrying around this big safe is not something we should be doing.
We are not leaving it.
Question to the GM about the energy shield. Does it include... Is the landing pad inside the shield? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it can prevent machinery and laser fire and missiles from hitting the temple building any longer. But you are also aware with the nature of these shields that organics can move through it. So it's going to protect the temple from ships and fire and stuff like that, but it's not going to prevent people from entering the temple. 2 then pipes up and says, "I sense the winning."
Winning cause?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, can you tell them a message? Can you send them a message?
What do you want me to say?
Help!
Help what?
Us!
Help! We're under attack.
Wait, we're under attack?
Yes. that we're in the temple of the oh, you're not gonna be able to get all this.
You want to call them?
Just call them.
Send them your location. Just send them your location.
Okay. Just call them.
A tall antenna suddenly pops out of the top of Two's head, and a panel opens up. And Win and Gauze, you're getting a call.
She just smacks it. What?
You can
Win,
hear.
Gauze.
Lysander! Oh my god, are you guys okay?
No.
Yeah, I mean, currently we're unharmed for the most part, but
Yeah,
We're
well,
being
neither are we.
attacked.
Gonk, I want you to target the turbo laser batteries that are specifically firing on the refugee ships. Ignore any that are not firing that are firing on the Republic fleet or the Hutt fleet.
Oh, so
Where
you
are
all
you
are
three?
having
I've
problems
missed you,
too.
buddy.
Gonk.
Gonk.
Fuck them up, buddy.
Where are you three?
we are in the Temple of the Order of the Scythe Voltaic, which is currently under Kyber shielding. So
The Nihil are attacking.
Yeah, we
Yes.
see that. We're in orbit above it. Fucking Nihil.
Win, Gauze. You can hear Orcus's voice.
Oh, good. Orcus
Yeah, he's
is
still with
alive.
us.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Oh, great. Awesome. Zero, sweetie, do me a favor and just turn and hit him in the face, please.
Zero's
I'm
holding.
currently holding a safe. I don't. That wouldn't go well.
Why do you have a safe?
it's mine. Lysander blew up my ship.
I didn't blow
You
up
did what?
anything. I didn't blow up anything.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes,
I didn't. I
You did.
didn't.
The degree to which we do not have time to litigate all of this. Orcus, if you have intel, the Nile ships are getting real fucking close. Now is the time to tell me.
What if we just go down and get them first? Where's the squonk?
That's what I was gonna say. We're trapped in the temple. We'll have to deactivate the shielding protecting the temple and get the ship out of lockdown before we can move the squonk.
We are
What
not
can you guys
deactivating-
can you guys get out of the temple and we can come pick you up and then we'll have a fully manned one in? Because right now we're kind of skeleton crew here. Watch it on December 3rd on Disney Plus.
I'm leaving.
Hey Disney, sponsor us.
I believe that is.
We need to get the squonk out of here as quickly as possible. That's why they're here.
I would prefer.
Wait, they're
not to
here
be
for
moving.
the ship?
That's the only reasonable explanation.
She looks at Wen. Defend the refugees or go get them. What's the choice?
I mean, if
I
there are
want to- I want to
refugees out
use-
there,
I want to
Defend
use
them.
the Nihil fleet to block whoever that was on the Hutt fleet from destroying us as we turn our backs to the plinth. So we're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
have to
the
strafe
Hutts
the
are
Nihil
here
fleet.
too?
Anyway,
Of course.
We're
Yes,
gonna
and
have
they're
to-
specifically targeting us right now.
we're gonna
They-
have to strafe the Nihil fleet anyway. I would like to take out as many cannon emplacements targeting the refugees as I can. Then we'll go pick them up, come back, and we will deal with the situation.
Can you guys hold off long enough until we can get down to you?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I guess
Sure.
we'll try to deactivate this shield.
And get the squonk out of lockdown so we can launch.
Will deactivating the shield put the wherever you are in danger?
Yeah,
Yes, and we are
Yeah,
not
for
the-
sure.
I don't care about that.
You're not a part of
Um,
this.
Yeah, you don't get a vote. As we're having this conversation, I'm going to have my other brain do a quick Google search about kyber crystal emplacements in the temple.
You have two fucking brains. It's so weird. Yeah, you can make a lore roll.
Cool. Yeah. Lore. So 18 plus 2, 20, 20, nat 20 or unnat 20.
A natural, dirty 20, as we call it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
You can surmise that the kyber, there is a kyber crystal generator that powers this temple that is probably feeding the energy for the ship.
Are
Theoretically,
there any?
if you get down into that vault, you can disable it and disable the ship. Or, I'm sorry, the shields. It'll also disable the power in the temple.
Are there any devices that have kyber crystals in their makeup that would not be used for defense of the temple that I could say pillage for a kyber crystal?
No, not outside of the vault.
Damn. All right. Okay. We will call you in a bit. Let us know when you get down to the planet.
All right, you guys be careful. Stay holed up in the cult of sexy text messaging.
What?
What's it called? It doesn't matter. Stay
The
safe.
site will.
Okay. All right, guys. Corail, do you know how to deactivate the shield? I can probably. I
We are
know
not
the
deactivating
squonk
the
well
shield.
enough. I might be able to get it out of lockdown. I'm not sure, but I can maybe work on that if we want to split up, perhaps.
Zero, I can help you. I don't know anything
We-
about kyber crystals, but I can shoot on the way.
That
We are
seems
not.
wise.
Not disabling it.
Okay.
It is the only thing protecting this temple, and this temple needs to be protected.
Uh,
The squonk will
Sure.
be fine.
Corral,
We-
if this Tempest of Nihil get their hands on the squonk, there's going to be a lot more lives at stake. Trust me. We can't let this ship fall into their hands.
That would have been good information to have a week and a half ago when we met you.
Well, I
thought
didn't
it was
know.
just for money.
I thought Lorna and I were the only ones in the Nihil that, and that stupid Gungan who's dead, were the only ones that knew about the squonk. I don't know. I don't even know how Kosov knows about it.
Yeah, but a point of what Corail said. I thought you just wanted it because it would get you a lot of like it was a rare processor and it would get you a lot of money. Now you're saying like that a lot of people would be in danger if the Nihil got it.
We were just gonna sell it to some capitalist loser.
Okay.
Kosov would be able to use it for all kinds of evil and nefarious things that would put a lot of people in danger. There's a difference.
Okay. Well, I guess Corail and Lysander, go look at the shield and please don't kill each other on the way. And
I think the team should be different.
No, I think we're fine.
No.
I like to think that when Orgoz has turned off this conversation that is currently happening.
I was actually wondering, are we still on the call?
2 is still broadcasting the call.
This is really funny. No,
like when you are like behind your controls, you're dodging, moving, and flowing. It is not a comfortable journey at all, and you're hearing them argue in the hallway over the ship intercom.
Everyone, shut up. Corio and Lysander, go do your thing. Zero, watch that dirty ass Nihil.
Hey, I am actually kind of dirty.
I'll
I haven't
go
taken
with
a shower
Zero.
in a while.
Orcus can go with Coriel.
Everyone, stop.
Fine.
Corio, what needs to be done? This is your temple, your ground.
We're not shutting off the shield. I'm not shutting off the shield. We aren't doing
Well,
that.
can you disable it temporarily so the squonk can get out?
No. Currently, this is the best place, because here's the thing. The Nihil have to do all the stuff that we're planning on doing to get the squonk. So we're just making it easier for the Nihil, possibly you might be lying, you might just be making up this Kosov person. We're just making it easier for you to take the squonk, and that is not happening. We are not turning off this shield.
Also, Lysander, I can't really defend myself if I'm carrying the safe, and
Then
Orcus
put the safe down.
Why is there a safe?
It is my safe.
It's important. There's a lot to do about it, so I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep carrying it, but Orcus is very big and very good with guns, and Lysander, you have the force stuff, and this is like a force place, so I think you and the other force person should go and do the shield stuff.
I will go with Orcus. You two go together, and we will solve it. We will take care of it all. Okay?
Well,
fantastic.
We'll go to the squonk.
The squonk doesn't really like me, and Coriel, no offense, I have a feeling it doesn't like you either.
That's why you two will go figure out what to do about.
Oh, please. and Win is gonna put him on hold.
Gonk just goes.
Because
Gonk has a worrying Gonk.
I'm assuming 2 just starts blasting like very calming music.
There's like
the whole
there's calming jizz music playing on the background.
so Win is gonna turn to Goz and say, okay, so clearly we need to get down there. So very quickly before we hit the Nihil fleet, I have instructed Gonk to target anything that's targeting the turbo laser batteries or cannons that are going after the refugee ships. I am gonna strafe the Nihil fleet, at least one of their ships, to try to get close. If I'm lucky, the Hutts will fire on us and hit the Nihil fleet. If I'm unlucky, they won't, but they still won't be able to target us with their turbo lasers as we're slipping past them. What I want you to do while we're strafing them is I want you to hit the Nihil bastards with everything you possibly have.
I have one extra step. What if I call back that cute little Palowican? What is Shelby?
If you can get her to fire on our signal without looking, the second we get close to the Nihil fleet, we could potentially cause a big problem between the Nihil and the Hutts.
I love causing problems for Nihil.
I knew you would like this.
Oh, you know me.
So that's...
She is going
Win
to...
is going to open the comm again and say, we are about to try to get down to the surface. Whatever you do, figure it out and do it now, and we will call you when we are back in the Jedha atmosphere. But for now, I have to focus on us not dying, because good luck if the three of us wind up as space dust.
I don't know what's happening between you three right now, but this is Coriel's ground. She knows more than any of us about that area. Listen to Coriel.
Thank you.
I agree with Goz.
Sorry, Lysander, you're outnumbered. We love you. Stay safe. We'll be back there soon.
Thank you for calling the 1 in 2000. You'll be sent a short survey after we're done with this call. Have a good day. Bye.
Humor doesn't work on you, hon.
Listen, I'm about to strafe a Nihil ship. I'm gonna have some fun with this.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Orca says to Coriel, the Squonk is the target. If we move the Squonk away from the temple, the Nihil will chase after it. It's the only way we can protect this temple.
One moment. Coriel is going to lean down to Lysander.
Because of the head.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Put a hand on Lysander's shoulder.
Bending down like a little Q-tip.
I do not hold a grudge, Lysander. I understand that this is all very awful, and I am sorry. I want you to know that I am here to help you through this. And while I'm talking, I would like to pickpocket the Kyber crystal out from Lysander's, wherever Lysander is keeping it.
Okay. That's a sleight of hand roll, and Lysander, you have to make a perception roll.
Okay.
And whoever gets the higher, will have the result in their favor.
16.
That's a high number.
Mm-hmm.
Lysander?
Wait. Mathing. That's a 23.
Oh, yeah, Lysander, you see in the corner of your eye, like Coriel's hand reaching into your pocket. It has
and he backs
crystal.
up. And he's just like...
Can I cast the telepathic link?
He's just like glaring at Coriel like, yeah.
You can, yes, Coriel.
I believe you.
I mean, in your head, I meant what I said. This is to deal with Orcus. I will give it back, I promise.
If you unlock the safe.
I will unlock the safe when I get back. I promise.
No. Unlock the safe now. And
Fine.
I will give you the Kyber crystal.
I unlock the safe.
the safe pops open, and you see a greenish
Whoa!
glow
Something's
coming.
happening.
What? You see a greenish glow from within the safe, and you can hear. You Force users can hear the anger and the fear of the holocron calling to you.
You told me, Lysander, that you were terrified of using the dark side. That was a week ago. Now you want to engage with that? Think about yourself, Lysander. Do not let this temptation take over you. And then I'll close the safe. And this is all like telepathic.
Lysander
so Orcus can't hear.
hands the crystal over.
Why are they just staring at each other?
I was gonna ask, I didn't want to be rude, but like, yeah, it feels like there's some sort of exchange going on. The safe popped open and then Corel reached back to close it. I'm very confused.
I would like to see if I can get the Kyber crystal without Orcus realizing it as well.
Okay. Yeah, he seems a lot more focused on the safe.
Okay, perfect. All right, you two, Zero and Lysander, go to the Squonk, see if its weapon batteries can be activated, and shoot anyone who approaches that looks vaguely sinister. And then me and Orcus are going to be dealing with the Nihil downstairs. Come on.
I don't agree with this plan, but I'll go with you, Coriel, since this is your show.
And I'm going to put my robe, things together, and in there, put the Kyber crystal in the lightsaber.
Okay, cool. All right. So declare, Lysander Zero, you're going to head up to the Squonk. Coriel and Orcus are heading down to the lobby to deal with the Nihil Raiders. And Wynn and Gaz, you are in the middle of space in the biggest battle you've ever seen, heading towards the Nihil fleet.
She's hailing Shelby's ship.
Okay, we'll do this last before we roll initiative. So you call Shelby, and she is more than happy to take your call, and she appears again on the holo projector.
It seems you have terrible listening skills.
Oh, I would love to hear more of you, Shelby.
What do you mean?
I just am simply bewitched by you.
Bewitched, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you think flirting with me is gonna manipulate me?
Of course not, because if I was I would flirt with someone who would have a much cuter outfit than that. That's what you decided to wear to this battle?
You, moof milker!
Come at us, bitch!
Okay, let's roll initiative, y'all.
Okay!
And everybody, that's our episode for the week. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you've enjoyed it. I can't wait for y'all to hear the rest of it. And here's a slight spoiler. Not everyone you hear in this story is going to make it out alive by the end of this arc. So you have that to look forward to. Who's going to survive? Who's going to meet their demise? You'll have to wait and find out. But I assure you, you'll be shocked and surprised, maybe even saddened, depending who you like or don't like. Once again, thank you so much for listening to the show. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our podcast. Please leave a review, a comment, depending on what podcast platform you use. We would really appreciate it. Also, tell your friends about us. We would love to grow our audience, and word of mouth is one of the best ways to do that. Most of the music you heard on this episode was composed by Grushkov, who are currently composing a lot of music inspired by the High Republic, including some new stuff that's coming out soon. I cannot wait to hear it. You can find their music anywhere on YouTube, Spotify, and pretty much anywhere you can buy music, actually. Also, if you find our social media account on X, Twitter, whatever it's called, under the @ForLifeAndDice handle, you'll see a link on our profile that will give you access to our Discord. It is free for anybody to join. If you want to hang out with the rest of the cast and also some of our coolest listeners, just go there and hang out, and it's a good time. Once again, y'all, thank you so much for listening, and may the Force be with you.